My name is Daniel Bilyard. I was a specialist in the United States Army. I was a medic, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I got moved here when I got stationed at Fort Lewis. When someone thanks me for serving, it's like thanking you for putting your life on hold and serving your country. At the time, I didn't know what it was. I just knew a voice in the back of my head was telling me there's something I needed to do. And looking back on it now, I know it was God calling me to enlist. But at the time I enlisted, I was far from God. I didn't have a relationship with God. I wasn't attending church. When I went to basic training at Fort Jackson in South Carolina, the only reason I went to services on Sunday was to get out of the barracks, write letters home. I really didn't have any other reason to go. I didn't pay attention to the message. And then I went to Fort Sam in Texas and wasn't living a good life. And then I found out I was getting stationed at Fort Lewis here out in Washington. And at the time I was pretty angry and bitter that I was leaving so far away from my family and friends. And it was hard. And my sister's best friend lived out here, and when my sister helped me move out here, she told me we should go see Alicia. And so I went and met up with them, and I met my wife, Ashley, at that time. And I didn't know she was gonna be my wife at the time. But they asked me to go to church, and I said, sure, why not? And I came to Cedar Park, and I fell in love with the church, and God moved in me in very powerful ways, and I started attending regularly. I started going to the Pursuit Sunday nights with Russell, and I didn't believe in speaking tongues, and I grew up in a Lutheran church, so I didn't believe in any of that. And I came to a service one Sunday night, and he's like, I'm gonna put my hands on you, I'm gonna pray for you. I was like, okay, it happened. I'd spoken tongues, and it was right then I knew God was moving in me and moving in my life, and I knew I was deploying soon, and I leaned on prayer more than I ever had before. When I was in Afghanistan, it was a very spiritually dark place. It was a very, very hard time, and I read Psalm 91 every day. I read my Bible every day, and then I came home safely, and everybody I was deployed with came home safely. And so came home, I got married. I wanted to dedicate my life to God, and I got baptized a few years ago, and it's been great, and I'm excited for what God's doing in my life and all the lives around me.